What if your dog has been trying to stop you from doing something for years, and every single time you did it anyway? Not because you are cruel, not because you do not care, but because nobody ever told you it was happening. The truth is, most dogs spend their entire lives sending signals that their owners completely miss, and the things those signals are pointing to are not exotic or complicated. They are ordinary, everyday things you probably did this morning. By the end of this video, that changes. Stay with me, because number 5 is the one most owners cannot believe they were doing, and number 3 is the one that quietly does the most damage. 1. Stop rushing them on the walk. You have somewhere to be. The walk has a route. The route has a time, and your dog keeps stopping every 12 feet to sniff a patch of grass that, frankly, does not look like it deserves this much attention. So you tug the leash. You say, "Come on." You keep moving. Here is what you just did. For your dog, smell is not a sense. It is a language. A single patch of ground tells them who has been there, when, what they ate, whether they were stressed or healthy, whether they were male or female, whether they were a threat. Your dog is not dawdling. They are reading. And every time you pull them away mid-sentence, you are cutting off the one form of mental enrichment that costs you nothing and means everything to them. Research from Alexandra Horowitz at Barnard College found that dogs allowed to follow their nose during walks showed measurably lower stress indicators and greater satisfaction than dogs walked on tight, directed routes. The walk your dog needs is not the one that covers the most ground. It is the one that lets them use their nose, let them stop, let them finish. Give them at least part of every walk where the pace is theirs. 2. Stop waking them up because they look cute. They are curled up, legs twitching, maybe making a small sound, and you cannot help it. You reach over and touch them, call their name, give them a little shake because you want to see their face, or you want to show someone, or you just want that contact right now. Your dog startles, blinks, looks at you with that dazed expression. You laugh. They wag their tail because you are there, and that is what they do. But here is what actually happened. Dogs, like humans, cycle through deep sleep stages, and during those stages, their brain is doing real work, processing the day, consolidating memory, regulating stress hormones. A study published in Scientific Reports found that dogs who experienced disrupted sleep showed reduced cognitive performance and higher irritability in the hours that followed. You would not want someone waking you from deep sleep because they thought you looked peaceful. Your dog does not want it either. They just love you too much to hold it against you. Let them sleep all the way through. 3. Stop using their name as a warning. This one is quiet. This one builds over time, and by the time most owners notice the damage, it has already been done for years. It starts innocently. Your dog is about to do something wrong, and you say their name in that tone. Sharp, drawn out, loaded, and you do it again when they are too rough, again when they jump, again when they grab something off the counter. Their name becomes a signal, not of you, not of love, not of connection, of something incoming, something unpleasant. And here is what that does. Dogs learn through association faster than almost any other mechanism. If their name consistently precedes correction, discomfort, or tension, their nervous system starts bracing the moment they hear it. Research on classical conditioning in dogs has shown that a name paired repeatedly with aversive events produces an anticipatory stress response. They hear their name, and their body tightens before anything has even happened. The fix is deliberate, and it works fast. Start using their name exclusively for good things. Call their name and give them a treat. Call their name before play. Call their name and then do nothing except look at them warmly. Rebuild the association until their name means only one thing. Something good is coming from the person I love most. 4. Stop forcing greetings. Someone comes to the door. A friend, a family member, a stranger. Your dog is uncertain. Their body is telling you clearly. Slight lean back, head low. Maybe a slow tail that is more cautious than excited, and you say it anyway. It is okay. Go say hi. He is friendly. He just needs a second. And then you watch as your dog tolerates the interaction, accepts the petting, endures the reach toward their head from someone they were not ready for. You think it went fine. Your dog spent the entire interaction managing their own anxiety with no support from the only person in that room they trusted. Research from the American Veterinary Society of Animal Behavior has shown that forcing or encouraging dogs into greetings, they are signaling reluctance towards significantly increases the likelihood of fear-based reactivity over time. The dog who is pushed past their threshold enough times eventually stops using soft signals entirely. They skip the warning. They go straight to the response that actually works. Your dog does not need to greet everyone. They don't need to be the friendly dog, the social dog, the dog dog that makes your guests comfortable. They need to know that when their body says not yet, the person they rely on completely will listen. Step in, say kindly, he will come to you when he is ready, and mean it. 5. Stop leaving them with nothing when you leave. This is the one. You grab your bag, you say bye in whatever voice you use, and you walk out the door into a full, stimulating, unpredictable day. Your dog walks to the window, then the door, then lies down, then gets up, then lies down again for hours. Most owners think this is just what dogs do, but what is actually happening inside a dog left alone with no mental engagement, no scent work, no problem to solve, no object that carries your smell is closer to what researchers describe as frustration and sensory deprivation than simple rest. A study from the University of Agricultural Sciences in Sweden found that dogs left alone without any form of enrichment showed significantly elevated cortisol levels for the entire duration of the owner's absence. Not just at the beginning, the whole time. And here is what makes it worse. Dogs are cognitively capable of far more than most owners give them credit for. The same brain that learned to read your face, track your routine, and map your emotional state in granular detail is sitting in an empty house with nothing to do. A worn t-shirt that smells like you, a puzzle feeder with some of their meal, a frozen chew that gives them something to work on. These are not luxury add-ons. They are the difference between a dog who waits and a dog who copes. Leave them something every time. 6. Stop apologizing with food. You had a long day. You skipped the walk. You were on your phone when they brought you their toy. You snapped at them when they were just trying to be near you. And now you feel bad. So you give them a treat, maybe 2. You say sorry in the soft voice. You reach for them with that particular quality of attention that is really about managing your own guilt. Your dog accepts all of it because your dog always accepts all of it. But here is the problem. Food given from guilt does not land the way you intend it. It does not repair anything because from your dog's perspective, nothing conversational has happened. What they needed in those moments was not food afterward. It was presence during. The guilt is useful. Let it tell you something. Not give me a way to feel better right now, but show up differently tomorrow. Be there when they bring you the toy. Take the shorter walk if the long one is not possible, but take it with full attention. Put the phone down for 10 minutes and just be in the same room with them, the way they are, always in the same room with you. That is what lands, not the treat, the presence. 7. Stop expecting them to be fine with change. New furniture, new schedule, new person in the house, new route on the walk, baby coming, moving day, another pet arriving. You adapt because you have context. You know why things are changing, when they will settle, what the end state looks like. Your dog has none of that. They have a world that was one thing yesterday and is something else today, with no explanation and no timeline. Research from Stockholm University found that sudden environmental change produced cortisol spikes in dogs that persisted for significantly longer than gradual, prepared transitions. The stress was not just in the change, it was in the without warning. You cannot explain a house move to your dog in language, but you can take them to the new home before you move. You can let them explore the new furniture before it replaces the old. You can hold the parts of the routine they depend on most steady, even when everything else is shifting. What your dog is begging you to understand is not complicated. They are not asking for perfection. They never were. They are asking for the version of you that pays attention, that notices the signal before it has to become a shout, that slows down long enough to see what they are actually saying. Because a dog who trusts that they will be heard does not need to escalate, does not need to shut down, does not need to stop trying. They can just be your dog completely, every day. And that is everything they ever wanted. If this video made you see your dog differently, hit like, leave a comment telling us which one hit hardest, and subscribe, because the more you understand them, the better every single day gets for both of you.